Dear viewers, today I'm going to show you how to take a female measurement. So the first thing that I want to tell you here is this: when taking the measurement, always stand by the right hand side of your customer because it enables you to have and gain an access in taking the measurement. So the first thing that you need to do is, based on the style, you take the length of the client from this close to the neck. So you are taking the length first. So based on the style, you ask the customer, please, is it okay for you here? Until maybe as a professional, you okay. If it's okay, then you take the length. Like the client length now is 26. 26 is the length of the client. Then the next thing is the underbust. The underbust is where the bust begin. This is the underbust now. The underbust of this client now is what? Is 16. So this is 16 here. Then the half length now is where that your flay, if it is this type of style that you are doing, and then you are going to make for your client, where the flay will start, that is the half length. So the half length now is 19. We have 19 here. Then when taking the back measurement, that's why I make this line here. There's a center where that you can feel like as if there is a ball at the back there. So for this client now, the shoulder is what? 16. So look at where the 8 is now. So after the back, which is the 16, immediately move your tape to the place that you are going to take the hand. So the hand is 13, which is the pencil hand is 13. Maybe the total hand now is what? 19, based on the style. So what is important here is this: when taking the back, immediately you take the back, always move your tape to the place that you're going to take the hand. So the back is what? 16. Then the hand now, the pencil part of this hand now is what? 13. Then the next thing that you are going to take is the sleeve round, which is the hand round, which is here. And please, when taking this measurement now, always put your hand in between. Don't make it so tight like this. Put your hand in between like this, which is like this, in between, to give it a kind of a free allowance. Because by the time the person fold his arm like this, fold his arm like this, you discover that what? The cloth will, by the time the client fold her arms like this, if you are not creating that free allowance of like 1 inch on it, you discover that the cloth will be tight here. So on this client, and just when you are taking your client measurement, always put your hand in between like this. Then I'm having what? 11 here. So the hand round now is what? 11. So the next thing now is the bust. When taking the bust measurement, always try to gain the access. Don't hug the customer or taking the measurement from the center. Go by the side this way. That's why I say you should take it from the right hand side. Then it enables you to have a view for the back. Your tape will go round to the back. Then you can have your bust measurement. So the best measurement of this client now is what? 34. Then you write the word 34. Then the shape, which is the waist, is immediately after the what? The under bust. That's when you take the shape. For this client now is what? 28. For the shape or the waist measurement is what? 28. Then the end to end is nipple to nipple. You take the nipple to nipple measurement of the client. For this now we are having what? 7. So you write your 7. But sometimes if you are good in, and if you are already mastered the word measurement, some certain measurement don't need for you to take the nipple to nipple measurement. Then there's what we call upper bust. You can as well take the upper bust now, which is the bust point of the client. Now for this 16 now, the bust point is what? 13. This is where the nipple is now. 13 or 12. This is where the nipple is. So you write the what? The upper bust measurement, in which I don't normally measure. So the next thing now is the what? The skirt length. When taking the skirt length, always try to feel the customer always, or ask the customer, please, where do you like your skirt to start? Ask your customer. Some customer put their skirt on their tummy. So you ask the customer, please, where do you want your skirt? Then you take the length of the skirt. For this client now, the length of the skirt is 42. That's how to get your skirt length. 42. Then the next thing is the hip. The hips, this is how you take the hip measurement. This is how you take the hip measurement. Make sure that what your tape go around to the hips very well. So the hip measurement of this client now is 41. You write what? The 41. Then the next thing is the waist. You take the waist measurements of the client. This is the waist measurement. The waist is 27. This is how you take the waist measurement. The waist is 27. Then we have our what? 27 here. Then the next thing is the waist to what? To kneel that I'm talking about. The waist to kneel now, which is the upper part of the kneel, is 20 for this client now. Some client that is a little bit shorter, you can get it 18. So you take from the waist to the kneel, you have what? 20. So that's what I have for you today. So for our next class, I'm going to explain how to calculate those measurements on the board. So thank you for your time and try and subscribe to our channel. Bye.